Well, today, Joe Biden will be sworn in as the 46th President of the United States. Kamala Harris will make history as well as the first female and person of color to take the oath of office for Vice President. Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor has more on this historic transition.
Insurrection.
He must go.
Impeachment. Inauguration.
We love you all.
The first 3 Wednesdays of the year set the stage for an even more historic Biden-Harris administration.
That's how we heal. It's important to do that as a nation.
The COVID-19 pandemic will cast a somber note on the celebrations as President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris prepare to take their oaths before the smallest inauguration crowd at the Capitol, but the largest security presence in U.S. history.
Though we may be physically separated, we, the American people, are united in spirit.
In his first 100 days in office, Biden is promising a COVID-19 relief package and a sweeping immigration bill, along with a slew of executive orders. Biden says he and the most diverse administration in the nation's history are entering the White House with hope.
Don't tell me things can't change. They can, and they do.
President Donald Trump marks his last day in the White House.
We embarked on a mission to make America great again
By issuing more than 140 pardons and commutations early this morning. The list includes his former chief strategist, Steve Bannon, but omits family members and his personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. In a farewell address taped Monday, President Trump wished the new administration luck, but told supporters his work isn't finished.
The movement we started is only just beginning.
And that was Jesse Tenor reporting. Of course, we'll have a live update from her in D.C. in our next hour. To follow President Trump's departure from D.C. and today's inauguration events, just visit our website, CW39.com, where we will stream all of the activities live for you. Well, today's inauguration will truly be a celebration. In fact, Lady Gaga will sing the national anthem on the west front side of the Capitol. Jennifer Lopez and Garth Brooks will also be performing. And Tom Hanks will be hosting an event called Celebrating America with other celebrities such as Katy Perry, John Legend, Demi Lovato, and many more. Well, President Trump is expected to leave Washington, D.C., as you just heard from Jesse Tenor, in the next hour or so before President-elect Joe Biden takes the oath of office. He announced earlier this month that he would not be attending Biden's inauguration, which breaks with a 150-year tradition. Instead, Trump is expected to begin his post-presidency at his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach, Florida. In his final hours in office, President Trump granted pardons on commuted sentences for more than 140 people, including former advisor Steve Bannon, rappers Lil Wayne and Kodak Black, and former mayor of Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick. At least 50 are drug-related. Lil Wayne and Kodak Black were dealing with gun-related charges, and Kilpatrick was convicted on federal racketeering and other charges while holding office in Detroit. We have a full list of all of these pardons on our website.